Let us edit another video for the marathon training that I did on the 9th of August. Okay, we open up the Final Cut Pro project, which is located inside my Final Cut Pro folder. And in previous video, I explained how I exported um, the marathon running clips into 360-degree clips through the 360 Insta360 Explorer. Today we'll take these clips and produce a Instagram reel that we can upload and post. Let's open up the Final Cut Pro library. So for today's video, we'll focus on a different section of the marathon training. In past videos, we've done uh, we recorded the run from at La Pasat and also at East Coast Park. So today we'll focus more on the East Coast Park to Changi Airport section. Let's look for that. Okay, we have the reels here. I'm going to use this as a template. So these are the reels that I created earlier. We have a reel for La Pasat and for Marina Bay Sands. Okay, yeah, and also one for East Coast Park, right? Let me just copy and paste this. So I'm just going to copy and paste it into, well, let's duplicate the project. Oops. Okay, fine. Let's just call it airport. Okay, hit inside the airport clip. Okay, we won't need anything inside here. Let's just purge everything. Control A and delete. Okay. Let's look for the clips. We put the clips inside our marathon training folder. Marathon training event. Okay, so we stopped at 7 a.m. So let's move on and see if there are any interesting clips along the way to the airport. Okay, I'm looking for some interesting scenery. So this might look interesting. Okay, this is a view of a jetty near Tanah Merah. We're going to take a snippet of this. Okay, let's take a 5-second snippet of this. Okay, we're going to drop it into our timeline here. So we might do a the front and back view. So we might do like split into 2 frames. We have the front view on top, the back view on the bottom. But let's fix that later. For now, let's point the camera to the front. We'll have another frame that points the camera to the back. To do that, we set the transform here. Not the transform, but the orientation. We're going to tilt by 25%. Field of view is 150. These are settings I normally use. Okay, let's pan to the front view. Then maybe we'll have a back view. Okay, that's quite nice to the sun and all that. Maybe we'll tilt it a bit more so that we can fit everything into half of the frame. Okay. Okay, this looks fine. Now to do a split screen, previously I used the LenoFX titles, but it was kind of tedious if you're doing a lot of color grading and color correction. That's why I'm not going to use LenoFX titles for doing the split screen unless it's very complicated. Like they have a 7 stacked up, 7-way split. That's super complicated. I will use that template if I need to. But for now, I will just do my own split screen. It's quite easy. I'll just copy the clip, paste it, right? The top frame, I will have to shift it up. So that means my Y value will now become 1920. 1920. There you go. This is an easy split screen. So this will be a top frame, and this will be our bottom frame. Let's mute the volume on our bottom frame so that we have the audio only from the top frame. Bottom frame, we're going to turn it to something interesting. Either the side or the back. Let's take a look. It makes okay. So we have some runners behind me. In fact, I kept bumping into them on the run, so it's quite interesting. So let's see. If we do it this way, might be good. Okay. The back view, we could turn up the field of view a bit, but not too much, because too much will show the black borders. So this is okay. Make sure that maybe we tilt down a little bit to see more of the sky. Yeah, like that. Okay, good. So this is okay. This is 5 seconds of running. This is good. Let me just preview the audio. Okay, later I might do some some color adjustment because it looks kind of dark. The contrast. Okay, let's do that later. Let's look for another interesting clip. So we have one clip here running on the jetty. We might have another clip running towards the airport. Yeah. Okay, sadly we can't show anything at the airport because they don't allow filming, but let's show things on the way to the airport. Like this part here. This looks quite interesting. Let me just take, oh wait, did I take 5 seconds of this? Okay. So I should have taken 5 seconds of this. I forgot to trim it. So to trim it to 5 seconds, I will change duration to 500. So and I'll snap to this. Yeah, very good. So the next thing I'll do is I'll pick a clip of this and drag it into a timeline. I'll just change the duration to 500. Okay. Again, copy and paste this. Then I'm going to copy the settings from here to here. I'm going to paste the attributes. So we will have everything framed correctly facing the front. Okay, we need to fix the orientation. Same thing, copy this and paste effects. Okay, and we fix orientation. Notice that the volume is also gone down to 0. So yeah, so we were hearing only audio for our top clip. Let's fix this, the orientation. We should point this to the front. Like this. Okay, so this is now running on the front. The clip below, we'll point it to the back. Okay, let's play this. Okay, good. Now let's pick the next clip, which is more interesting. This is the Jurassic walk, and we've got some runners in there. Let's put them into our video. Actually, we could do a full shot. So let me just drag up. Okay, this shot looks interesting enough that we could fit them into the entire frame. So let me just set the duration to 7 seconds, 700. Let's reframe it so that they will appear on a full frame. Yeah, so we'll use this shot to occupy the full frame for this part. We will tilt by again 25. field of view 150. We're going to pan across to them. So when we start here, we'll pan towards them. Maybe we'll tilt down a bit. Okay, fine. Then let's add the keyframe here. Then we will over here another key. We're going to have another keyframe here, which will pan towards them. See how this looks. So we have this. Let's hold for a while. Then we pan over to the other side. The dinosaurs. Okay. How does this look? People in front running. Then we pan over to the dinosaurs. Okay, looks fun. The next section. Okay, that's reaching the airport. So that's also quite interesting. We will do the split screen again. Make sure I'll run towards the airport. So somewhere here for 5 seconds. Change duration to 500. We're going to run. Okay. We're going to have a split screen here. So let's copy and paste this up. Okay. We're going to copy over the settings from the last video. Control C, edit, paste attributes, paste, Control C, edit, paste attributes, paste. Let's check the set orientation. Orientation for our top frame should point to the front. So let's yeah, this is a bit tricky because the orientation keeps getting stuck. This is the front. Okay, the view pointing behind. Maybe we can extend this because there's not enough video to go. So let's let's make it 7 seconds. Change duration to 700. This one also goes. Okay, let's just snap it. So we have more to see. Okay. Okay, good. Now we can show inside the airport. Check this in. Okay, again, this will be a full view. We're not gonna have a split screen. We're gonna show the whole thing. This will be 7 seconds. 700. we're going to orientate such that it will tilt 25 degrees down. It will, field of view will be 150. Okay, let's pan a bit so that it fronts. You can tilt a bit lower. Field of view can be increased so you can see more of the scenery. Okay, so we're going into the airport. Okay, maybe some of this will get chopped off. Oops, yeah. And 7 seconds. Okay, that's nice. Let's trim this to 7 seconds. Okay, 7:30 is fine. It's a nice dramatic shot. So we're inside the airport. There's a point where we are heading up the escalator. To Burger King, where I got a drink. Let's look for that. The escalator view looks somewhat interesting. Let me see. Okay, we'll take 5 seconds of this. 500. Now, do I want to make this a spin around kind of video? Yeah, maybe we could. Let me just extend this to 700. Maybe I'll borrow the spin settings from here. Control C, edit, paste effects, paste attributes, paste. Okay, the framing is a bit odd, but let's fix it. So we could let's show the frames. Right, so we have a keyframe here. Let's go and move to that keyframe. Let's go and pan it a bit here. Then the next keyframe will be okay, let's face somewhere down the escalator. So that's -156. We will hold at -156. So this will be -156. Then the final keyframe, we will move -156. What did I change? -156. The next keyframe goes to the food court. Maybe too much. Let's just pan to the right. Okay, let's see. So we start the left. We pan over to behind, hold it there, then pan over to right. Okay, what if we adjust the tilt so you can see more of the things we do? Okay. So left, back, right. Okay, good. So our clip Now our whole clip now looks like this. Let's see. Maybe I should remove the noise because it's quite noisy. So to remove noise, we're just going to do noise removal here. And also this clip, noise removal. Okay, so remove. Let's hear that again. Wow, super noisy. Now let's take out the volume. Or maybe just reduce it. This clip is also super noisy. Somehow the noise removal, is it working? Just tune it down. This clip. Oh yeah, okay, the panning is a bit strange. Let's go and fix it. So the trouble with the panning is that, okay, it's panning from over to the people, then, yeah, so we see some too much on the wall here. Let's go and change the panning so that it's going a bit towards the right, like that. So this is minus 152. We'll hold at minus 152 for the previous keyframe also. So this will become minus 152. Okay. So let's check our animation. Okay, we're panning, and then we're holding, and then dinosaurs. Okay, good. Okay, moving on. So this is me going up to Burger King. Do we have any shots of Burger King? Oh no, this is okay. This is just me sitting at the airport. Okay, looks like this will be another single shot wrap around again. So I'm just going to take something interesting with somebody walking across it. So let's take 7 seconds of this. Change duration 700. Again, we'll copy the panning animation. Edit, paste attributes, paste. We'll hide this one out. Okay, let's change the panning. We are going to pan from. Okay, since there's nothing behind us, so we'll pan from right to left, not left or right. So this will change. So this keyframe, we will pan from the left. Next keyframe will be facing the center. Oops, hang on. Redo. Okay, let's do this again. This keyframe will be panning to the, okay, at my left. Well, why is it my battery? Okay, let's pick a number positive. So it's going to be 110, makes it easier. Then we are going to pan to the center. Center. So 110, center here. Then pan to the right. So 10, we're going to hold at 10 degrees. Okay, now we can pan it a bit to the right. The next keyframe is going back to the left. So right now it's at 10 degrees. So, okay, just now was 106, 10 degrees. 10 to the right. Okay, let's try this. Left, center, center, right. Okay, good. Now we're ready to run out the airport. So this is me, I think, running out from Tanah Merah. So let's just put this bunch of people in. And this will be our closing shot, I think. Okay, so there's nothing much to show in the video, but there's just copy the panning to our new clip here. Edit, paste attributes. Okay, let me see. So maybe we could start with the front and then pan to the back. Let's show the keyframes. If we start at the front, let's go back to the keyframe here. Okay, we're going to point to the front. So it's going to be like 0 degrees. Okay. 18.5. Then we're going to pan next keyframe. We're going to pan to the back, -138. We hold at -138. Then we will pan all the way back to the front. Let me see. -138, and we'll pan back to the front. Yeah, maybe. So we start at the front, pan to the back, hold there, then pan to the front. Okay, that could be a good way to end the video. We could have more time here, so let's stretch it out a bit. Okay, fine. So we can move the keyframes up. We could keep this here. Let's space them out. Okay, how's it look? Okay. Okay, this could be a short video, so it's less than 1 minute. Let's play through the whole thing and see how it looks like. And play it in full screen. Okay, this looks good. Let's do some color correction. Some of the parts are quite dark, so we're looking at this top frame here. Okay, so we go into the color correction, color adjustment, color inspector. Okay, let's just do a simple color adjustment. Okay, I'm going to use the video scope. So click on view video scope just to tell us what our colors are showing. So we can see that okay, so we're going to use this Luma here. This is okay, this is a bit confusing because it's showing two things. Let's show one thing at a time. I'm going to disable this. Okay, good. So now we are now looking at the Luma scope for this frame. How you read this is that this is from left to right, representing left to right. And the vertical axis is the brightness values, right? So you can see that it's gradually brightening to the center, then dark, falling off darker. So that corresponds to the sun rising here. So ideally, we should have our values between 0 to 100. We could probably push some of the values here. And it's kind of dark, so maybe we could brighten up the whole thing. Right? So the point is that we should try not to exceed 100, and also try not to go below 0, because it means that we are crushing some of the values to black or to white. Easiest way to fix it is that I'm going to use a oops, wrong clip. I'm going to do this one. Okay, I'm going to do an exposure. That's the easiest thing to do. Okay, you can see that the curve is now going up, so it's now getting brighter, yes, but we're hitting a limit here. It means that we are crushing some of the sky to become white, but I think that's okay because most of the stuff is still, most of it is around 100. So maybe some of the brightness, because this looks like a dark mess. So I'll just increase the brightness a bit. Notice that the curve is not going up. Okay, now I can see some of the green, which is good. Highlights. Okay, normally I'll try to tune the highlights a bit also, so that the bright parts will be in sync. Okay, let's make sure that everything is, so the trick with color correction is that we need to make sure that all the clips look the same. So yeah, there's a good match. And maybe for the fun of it, we'll just make sure that we'll increase the saturation, let's say by 10. So that it looks greener and it looks brighter. Same for this. We'll add color adjustment. Saturation will be 10. It's bright enough, so I don't think we need to switch anything. Yeah, so this is okay. Next clip. I think these two look fine. The brightness looks okay. The color looks okay also, quite consistent. But let's just bump up the saturation a bit and a bit. Okay. Moving on, this clip here might need some brightness, maybe. Okay, let's try and tweak this. So we are at this clip here. We will add a color adjustment. Next, increase the exposure values so that people will not so dark. And a bit of brightness, but not too much. And same for highlights. Saturation, we'll change it to 10 so that the reds will pop out nicer. Okay, so people are less darker now, I hope. And dinosaurs are okay, not overexposed. Yeah, the sky looks fine. Next clip. The top one part looks a bit underexposed. Let's just add it. Color adjustment. Exposure, let's hit up a bit. Brightness up a bit. Highlights up a bit. Saturation 10. Okay, let's do the same for this. Color adjustment, saturation 10. Actually, I could just do the saturation all at once. Just click everything. Can I? No, won't let me do that. Okay, too bad. So let's do one by one. Next clip. what is it like if I make this slightly brighter? Okay, just make it slightly brighter and slightly more saturated. 10. Yep. Okay, well, next clip. This one looks okay. This is bright enough because of the sun. We'll just change the saturation. So color adjustment, saturation, 10. Next, we have this clip, which is also quite bright. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just add a saturation, 10. Finally, this clip here, yeah, we could do with a bit of brightness. So we'll add some color adjustment. Just going to the dark parts like this. Exposure will go up. Brightness will go up. Let's go up. Saturation 10. Now, is every part of the clip lit nicely? Okay, good. Nice and bright. Yep, it's a bright sunny day. Let's play through the whole thing again in full screen. Okay, everything looks good. Now the color adjustments are good. Everything is properly lit. Yeah, good. We can now publish this onto Instagram Reels. So to export the video, we'll just click File, Share to Apple devices 4K. Yep. So this will be a 1-minute clip. Yep. And just click Next. Save. Then notice that it will start grinding away. So we can click to see the progress. Sharing. So 60%. So yeah. And this will be done in a while. So this will create the MPEG-4 file that we can publish onto Instagram Reels and also publish to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and RedNote. Yep. So that's it for the editing of our marathon training video for today. Stay tuned for next part of the video. I'll add a link to the video description below. Thank you.